Hello, Great Minds Virtual, and happy Thursday, March 9th. We are so excited to be bringing you the morning announcements. And as you can see, we are back in our usual spaces and back on Zoom. And while we miss being with our friends in Florida, it was a wonderful time getting to visit all of our friends down in Miami. Today, we have several announcements to share with you. Our first is just a reminder about our asynchronous day on March 17th, next Friday. To our students, make sure that you've talked with your teachers ahead of time and you know what it is that you need to be working on that day as you continue and wrap up your learning for term 2. Parents, please make sure to support your students in determining what it is they need to do that day and setting themselves up for success. And please reach out to us at GMV if we can support you with anything as you get ready for March 17th. I'd also like to remind our families about our Tuesday, March 21st, Family STEAM Night. We're so excited to be engaging in a fun STEAM activity led by our amazing Miss Boucher, Mr. Burlett, and Miss Wood. So we hope that you're able to join us on March 21st. You can check out the newsletter for more information and the link to register. And then my final announcement is another reminder that our conferences are taking place Monday, March 20th and Tuesday, March 21st. You should be receiving emails from Mr. Carl Alexander about scheduling that time. And if you are not selected for having a conference, you are always welcome to reach out and ask to have one scheduled anyways. And next up is Miss Smith with our Women's History Month celebration.
Thank you so much, Ms. Randalls. And speaking of Women's History Month, this year's theme focuses on honoring women in every community who have devoted their lives and talents to producing art and news, pursuing truth, and reflecting society decade after decade. And with that, we will be highlighting Ms. Josephine Baker. She is a world-renowned performer. During World War II, she was also a spy, and she's also an activist. And a few titles used to describe this woman that we're learning about today. So Josephine Baker is one of the most successful African-American performers in history. Baker's career illustrates the way entertainers can use their platform to also change the world. She started out as a dancer and eventually moved to New York City, where she participated in the celebration of Black life and art known as the Harlem Renaissance. A few years later, success in New York took her to Paris, France. And there, Baker became one of the most sought-after performers due to her distinct dance style and unique costumes, which followed African themes and style. During World War II, Baker joined the fight against the Nazis by passing on secrets through the French army that she heard while performing in front of the enemy. And she also did that by writing with invisible ink on music sheets. After many years of performing in Paris, Baker returned to the United States, where she confronted segregation and discrimination. She often refused to perform to segregated audiences, which usually forced club owners to integrate for her shows. Baker also continued to fight racial injustices into the 1970s, and her personal life was a testament to her political agenda. She adopted 13 children from various countries, and they were called within her family the Rainbow Tribe. And this really helped to prove that racial and cultural harmony could exist, and she did that through her own family. So I hope you learned a little bit about Miss Josephine Baker today. And with that, I hope everyone has a great day today at GMV. See you tomorrow.